Hi everyone, and welcome to another Go Mojo Go video. This is one of two races at Bathurst I'm going to publish tonight. I've got a new account I'm trying to build up, a CRR Mojo account, the Charlie Roscoe Racing, because I want to race with a whole bunch of other CRR guys during the regular FIA season. So I decided to create this new account and try and build up the DR to about 20k, I think is the target, and I'm well on my way. I'm about 15,000 at the moment, and I really enjoy Bathurst, so I thought I'd use this as a way to build up my DR. So this is the first of two races I'm going to show you. Qualified quite well in P3 with, I think, quality time around 2:05, but I can do faster, do a quicker lap time. I decided to not to push it too hard because I want to give myself some opportunity to gain places and therefore gain some DR. So here we are on first lap of race 1, and as you can see, it's pretty close this so far, but it's a 9-lap race. It's pretty bloody long. Tyre wear, I can't remember what the setting is for tyre wear, but you will feel it towards the end of the race. In fact, I have tried different strategies of pitting at some point and putting on fresh tyres, because you don't lose that much time, surprisingly, when you go in the pits just to replace tyres. So that, I think, is a viable strategy if you've got a bit of a gap behind you. Seeing as I'm in the top end of this field, that's not my goal. I'm going to try and go the whole way without pitting at all. As we can see, Lions, Luke Gaming getting all squirrely up through the S's and down to the bend to the Dipper, and going into Forest Elbow. I've got in the slipstream, but the problem with the Mazda, I really like the Mazda's handling up through the mountain, but what it lacks is straight line speed. So you will see that I'll be quite often in the slipstream with cars in front, but don't quite have the horsepower to overtake. So that's its biggest flaw, unfortunately. It's a really nice car. Oh, and we see Lions Luke Gaming goes off track there, and I've had a really good run. I've caught up with Fitanaki, which kind of sounds like a Japanese name, but he's got an Australian flag, so maybe this is his second account as well. Maybe not, maybe this is first, I don't know. But there you go, first lap is done. Oh, I braked a bit too late and tapped Fitanaki, and I've sort of let off the gas there to let him go in front, but that's opened up Brian Chickasaw, and he's taken full advantage of that. So I'm back in third place after a brief stint in second, but that's okay, it's only lap 2 and anything can still happen. I'm going to just try and stick with these guys as close as I can. Oh, he's hit the wall. Brian Chickensaw's hit the wall, and that's really put him off. So once again, as I was about to say, I'm back in second, and Fitanaki just screwed up that cutting there, so that's given me an opportunity. But as you can see, Brian Chickasaw is still there behind me, and I'm really concerned about that because the Mustang is quite quick in a straight line, but as we move forward to lap 3, I totally confused myself there. Obviously I'm still holding that position. Chickasaw must have had an incident early on, and I'm just trying to hang in with Fitanaki as best I can. But he's hit the wall as well, and that's how easy it is to gain first. But I still have Chickasaw behind me, and if he gets in within my slipstream when it comes down to Conrod Straight, I think I'm going to be in trouble. But let's see if I can do the S's cleanly. That's not too bad through the Dipper. That's okay as well. Tyres are still fresh, so I've got a bit of grip there. But as you can see, Brian Chickasaw has made up some time. He's only half a second behind me. Oh, he's hit the wall as well, but I'm not sure if he's close enough to reel me in. He is within my slipstream actually. So, and look at that time difference drop quite quickly. He is gaining rapidly. Here we are now. Will he make it before we hit the chase? He cruises by me. That Mustang has so much power. Nice clean overtake. That's all really good. That's what I enjoyed about this race in particular. Everybody was quite respectful. I've been in races this week where the racing has been less than ideal. In fact, I'm going to show you an incident in this race 2 later on. But in this race, the racing has been quite clean, and I actually really enjoyed this close and fair racing. So here we are at Hell Corner, and we'll move forward to lap 5. I'm still behind Brian Chickasaw. I'm trying to stick to him as close as I can, and hopefully I can gain some slipstream down Conrod. But he's all over the place, hitting the walls. I'm trying to give him some space because I don't want any incidents to get nonsense penalties that I have been getting lately. So I've decided to give him a bit of space there, but still try and stay close enough that I'll be in his slipstream. He's totally ruined his run down here, and I'm pushing him hard, trying to force the error, and he locks up there. I've taken it much cleanly, and I've taken him onto Conrod straight, but once again the Mustang is so quick. He's in my slipstream. This lead is not going to last at all. Watch him just cruise on by. He's taking the inside onto the dirt. Well, this is going to be tight. It's too wide. No, I've backed off here. It's the safest thing to do, I think. And he locks up again, so I'm just going to try and stick with him as close as I can. Lions Luke's behind me, and oh, he's going in for the pit. He's decided the pit strategy might be his go. Theory being that the last few laps he'll have much fresher tyres and can catch up with us pretty quick, and that's not a bad strategy, I found. But I'm going to push on. I've got Lions Luke gaining directly behind me, and as you see, as we fast forward to lap 6, he's right there behind me, down Conrod, in my slipstream, and he should, with the power of the Mercedes, get past me before we hit the chase as well. Here we go. It's taking a bit of time though. He's not as quick as the Mustang, but he's in my slipstream, and there he goes, nice and close, too wide. I back off again. It's just the safest thing to do. There's no point in doing anything risky there. And here we are, and I'm still applying the pressure down to Murray's. With 3 laps to go, I'm still going to try and stick as close as I can to him, and see if I can get in his slipstream on Mountain Straight. Oh, and I make a mistake, a little too eager on the throttle there. Lucky I held onto it, to be fair. But what that's done is, even though I've lost Lions Luke, what it's meant is Brian Chickasaw has caught up with me, and he's in my slipstream. Will he take me? No, he's decided to play it safe. So he's just going to stick behind me. He knows he's got the power when it comes to Conrod, so he's still there behind me later on lap 7. Oh, and Lions Luke has hit the wall, going through the dipper. Easy to do, very easy to do. As we go through Forest Elbow, is Brian Chickasaw close enough to close the gap? It's about 9.97 seconds. I don't think that's going to be small enough for him to catch me, but look at that gap shrink so quickly. Oh, he's almost on top of me here. I think he's going to bide his time. Nice and clean. I just have to keep it together, take a defensive line, try not to screw up my turns. Tyre wear is starting to bite now on lap 7 for me, but he's on much fresher tyres. As we begin lap 8, we'll fast forward a little bit to the final lap. He's still behind me, but as we go up the mountain, he sticks close by me, he should take me down Conrod, so it's looking good for him. So the pressure's on with me, worn tyres as you can see. I have to really do well up this part of the mountain because the Mazda is really good, really strong around here, so try and keep it nice and tidy, nice and tight. I do that alright. Keep it nice and tight along the wall, and as we approach the S's, I think I've opened up a little bit of a gap. Nice and conservative through the dipper here. Probably a little too conservative actually. Now I'm not sure how far behind me he is, but I know he's there. I can see him in the rear vision mirror. The question is the gap big enough to maintain my lead on this last lap? He's gaining on me, but I think I managed to open up enough of a gap across the top of the mountain there. And yeah, I don't think he's going to close in on me through the chase. I've got a nice gap. I don't think he's going to make it here at all. I'm playing it very safe there and probably take a very conservative approach to the last corner at Murray's, and as long as I don't spin the car I should be alright, and I do just enough to get past, and a bit of flash of the lights to acknowledge a good race, and that was really good fun. I really enjoyed that. Nice close racing, no dodgy moves, and everybody really was on their best behaviour. That's the kind of race I like to see. So I hope you enjoyed that race as I build up my second account, and hopefully I'll see you in race 2.